receive. Okay, these are your chairs. Lovely. Okay, let me first check your attendance first. And this is the reason. Sincere. Carlo. Present, sir. And Malaw.
Present, sir.
Please stand up for the opening prayer. Mr. Carlo, please lead the opening prayer.
Let us pray. First, our prayers person.
So, good morning everyone. How are you doing today? You're doing fine. Today, we are going to tackle about introduction to the philosophy of the human person. So, this introduction to the philosophy of human persons will provide us with understanding about the essence and the process of why we are doing or why we are studying the introduction to the philosophy of human person. So, this one discussions consists of various activities about our understanding and different experiences in a philosophical way. Now, this is the lessons objectives of our discussion. So the first one is to reflect on the daily experiences from a holistic point of view, together with partial thinking skills or partial thinking way of thinking ones. The holistic thinking skills will provide us with powerful insight about how effective it is to use in our daily activities. So the second one is acquired critical and analytical skills, which is very useful, especially in our moral judgment, in creating judgment, and analyzing situations and things. The third one is applying critical and analytical skills to the affair of daily life, or how useful it is in each of every individual of us. And lastly, how it affects us to become beautiful, environmental friendly, and service oriented. So it's very beneficial, not just for us individual, but the whole community itself. So this is what we are going to do today before we start with our topic about introduction to the philosophy of human person. So I want you all to put yourself in group, and from the different word below, as you can see here, in the presentations, each group will utilize a concept map that identifies a word associated with philosophy and representing understanding the word philosophy. In addition, each group will prepare a brief presentation. So I want you all to collect some words which is best describe your own perspective about what philosophy really is. Okay, I want you all to write here in your sheet of paper about what are the words that best describe philosophy for you. Like, for example, study. That is very actually. I want you all, I think, 10 minutes, I will give you 10 minutes to finish your work, okay? Okay. So, next one. So, this is an example, okay? Is that clear? Okay. Alright, pass your paper. Okay. I hope everybody's done. Okay. So, this time, I want you to present your activity. So, who is the lucky person? And Sito, I want you to present your very well said, Mr. Sito, very detailed. I hope everyone will understand that. Okay. So, alright, everybody, I hope you enjoy that activity. Now, we have arrived to the reason why we are studying introduction to the philosophy of the human person. So, this is the lesson 1. The word philosophy comes from the two Greek words, which is philos, or love, and philias, which means wisdom. Related to Pythagoras, who is the one who first articulated and the one who terms philosophy as philosophy from those people or from the first philosophers who study and have a deep understanding of what philosophy really is. About life, about mind, or everything about philosophy. So the ancient Greek used the term to refer to love of wisdom, and they soon applied it to the study of discipline that uses human reason. So why? To investigate the unlimited causes, reasons, and principles which governs all things. So philosophy is the study of general and fundamental questions about existence, knowledge, values, reasons, mind, and language. Meaning to say that we ask questions and then we find answers and we answer those questions that we have created. Philosophy is the study of human and the world by thinking and by asking questions. So, so these are the nine pillars or great philosophers who has become the foundation of philosophy. The first one is Thales of Miletus. Are you familiar with Thales? So, Sir Carlo, do you know who is Thales? How about you, Miss Mata? So, can you please describe who is Thales is?
So that is of Miletus is the Greek first philosopher.
Mhm. Yes, Thales was considered to be the first philosopher. So he's very famous with his philosophy about everything is fundamentally made out of water. No? He lived in Miletus in today's day, or the day was called Turkey, or also known as Miletus. So the next one is Pythagoras, the father of mathematics. Why? Because Pythagoras believes that we need numbers and music in order for us to understand the universe. And the next one is Socrates. No, who is Socrates? Mr. Carlo, please stand up. Yes, he is the father of Mr. Thought. And he was very famous, especially to us who are studying philosophy. He has become the foundation of what philosophy, the Western world actually. And also, he became famous because of Plato. Who is Plato, Mr. Dinson?
The most famous ancient Greek philosopher.
No. Well, no, Plato has become famous because of his philosophy, and also he was the person who wrote the life of Socrates. Well, Socrates himself doesn't want his life written, but Plato insisted. And also, he was the author of the allegory of Eve. Do you know that? It was a nice story, right? So Aristotle and the other philosophies and Zeno was the foundation of philosophy and has had a lasting impact on the way we think and the way we understand what philosophy and human perseverance is. So next one is the difference between holistic perspective from partial thinking. So does anyone here knows what is holistic thinking and what is partial thinking? One. Okay. So holistic thinking refers to a perspective that is considered large-scale pattern in system. A holistic perspective requires the individual to have an open mindset and the ability to get the general sense or impression regarding situations. Meaning to say that if you are a holistic thinking person, your way of thinking is very good. Like, meaning to say that we cover everything without any lapses. It is not some sort of limited. We need to say that we are open for new ideas. We are open, or we are very encouraged for fun, for creativity. That is a holistic thinking person. While on the other hand, partial thinking focuses on a specific aspect of a situation. The partial view is an important component of analytical thinking as an individual focuses on a certain areas or aspect or a problem in order to understand it. Now, as you can see here in the pictures, which among here, the thoughts here are one holistic and partial. Which among is holistic? Is this one or this one? Is this holistic? And this is partial thinking. That is actually right, Mr. Malak. So, as you can see here, in holistic thinking, it is very difficult to say that it covers everything, while on the other hand, the big picture for partial thinking, although it covers or it talks about certain aspects, but there are some cases not applicable. Like for example, the use of AI. AI, when we use holistic thinking or an aspect of holistic thinking, the use of AI, they gathered around all of the all of the promotion, all of the ways on how we can use this AI in society. While on the other hand, partial thinking it only focuses on the economic growth. Like in holistic thinking, it is more on using it in the different aspects. That is the difference between holistic and partial thinking. The next one in the body is the value of doing philosophy in taking a broad perspective of life. So Plato praised man's needs to philosophize his sense of wonder. Whenever we are confronted with an experience, we always wonder how it comes about. The next philosophers is the French philosophers, which is considered to be the father of modern philosophy, or René Descartes, which is very famous with his philosophy, or I think therefore I am, or I am able of thinking, therefore I exist. So trace that the need of philosophizing to adult. In life, we will be faced with several ideas and arguments which present themselves as truth. A critical and questioning perspective is necessary to determine if indeed these ideas or views are correct. Meaning to say that sometimes in our life we hallucinate things. We thought that things are true. However, at the end of the day, there are some cases that really not like that. Next one is Swiss German philosopher, which is Karl Popper. Shows the need of philosophize because of experience. This experience limits situations. Philosophy provides us the need to understand adverse or challenging conditions and to rise above them and gain new knowledge and perspective. No? Philosophy was very crucial. It's very true. And it requires a lot of understanding in order for us to gain more perspective and to gain what are the values that we must strive to make. So the need to philosophize is driving into love of wisdom. To love wisdom, to have an insatiable desire for good. Philosophy itself is a distinct area of knowledge with its own goals and concerns and the way of doing things. So if you don't love philosophy, how will you understand it? In order for us to understand, we need to love, we need to study it very well. We need to put it inside our heart. So, everybody, we have arrived at the next topic, which is doing a philosophical reflections on the situations from a holistic perspective. So, why do we use holistic perspective? Because why? Because it has been proven that holistic perspective thinking is way more effective in finding solutions to moral dilemmas or every dilemmas in society. So, reflections is a vital in ensuring that our actions and decisions are well thought out and are done with due regards from the implications and consequences of ourselves, others, and our surroundings. When we reflect, we can judge whether our actions or decisions are reasonable or not. Doing philosophy enables a person to encourage critical analysis and interpretations of concepts, definitions, arguments, and values. So, before we act, before we judge, we first conceptualize. We first brainstorm of what are the consequences of these actions. So, doing philosophy also includes problem solving and decision making, the ability to analyze problems or minima, identify the significance aspect, and come up with an alternative solution is an important skill learned through philosophy. Wisdom, as it refers to a person's ability to apply knowledge to a daily life, particularly in making sound choices and judgment in the intended product of philosophizing. Finally, knowledge of philosophy can contribute to self-development. I hope everybody will understand that. Next one, the example of the activities we mandated from the deliberations of the learning from your previous mistakes and not repeating them again, evaluating and knowing the best choices from a set of opinions and being holistic point of view. First, before making a go to the society, the way we think, the way we act, some sort of this stuff. Next one. So, if you don't that, so group activity, we go to group yourself. Your symbol in your distinction group from the previous activities, the learners will give the opportunity to express that why they learn their missions is to bring the concept of philosophy to life on stage. Write a play or scene that captures the essence of philosophy and apply the selected philosophical word from the perspective, task, and decision. The presentation should be within a specific time limited of 3 to 5 minutes. Now, this is your work, and I want you to do a role play with the words that you have chosen from the previous activity, okay? Okay, start with me. Let me start now.
Regard, is it everyone? What is philosophy?
Express ideas, study life, our thoughts.
Very well, everyone. Like that. Very nice, no? That was a very, very well presentation. Now I want you all to clap your hands to yourself. So next part of our topic is assessments. We have arrived at the last part. But I was very proud of you for listening to me. So I want every one of you to answer the questions, to probe them, and for you to probe them the understanding you have about what philosophy really is. Okay? So this Himalaw is 10. So based on the previous topic that we have taught on, what is philosophy?
So, I have worked that philosophy is coming from the Greek word which means love and pharaoh means love and Sophia means wisdom.
Very good, very good. Clap your hands for Miss Himalaw. So next, Mr. Carlo will stand up. So please answer the question number 2. What are the two different types of thinking?
Although the first types of thinking is holistic thinking and partial.
Very well, very well. And I'm really glad that you understand a lot of the topic. Next on. So based on your understanding in the last topic that we have tackled, how do you define holistic thinking point of view?
Encourage creativity and open for new ideas.
Very well, very well. So, I'm pretty glad you understand a lot of the discussion. Now, I want you to take this as an assignment, the 4 and 5 number, okay? And tomorrow, I'll be asking each one of you. The assignment also is going to be included in your assignment. So read in advance the lesson 2, method of philosophizing, because in the next topic tomorrow, we're going to tackle about that, and also attaining cruises. Okay? Please encourage your classmates to come because I will give you good grades for those who are attending my class. Okay? So that's what we all can do. One is that. So Mr. Gibson, please lead for the what? Prayer. Amen.
Amen.
That will be all everybody. Thank you.
Bye, sir.